Hi, I'm Adam Hayley, Head of Arts here at Cheadle. I'm doing the teacher takeover today. I'm walking into school currently. Lovely day. And I'm with Mrs Gregory,
Morning.
Head of English. We're just about to walk in. Mrs Gregory, I'm sure, is going up to her office for a cup of coffee.
I am.
And I'm going to go to the staff room and check my pigeonhole. I'll check in with you shortly. Bye, Mrs Gregory. So I've just arrived in my classroom. First job of the day is to turn on my computer, check my emails and go through the daily bulletin and get ready for form time. And just check in with our wonderful art technician, Emily DeVere, who's already here. So Emily this morning tells me she's already put the bungs in the kiln. She's opened all the windows across the department for ventilation, just in case COVID's still present. And what else have you done, Emily?
Chairs off the tables.
Taken all the chairs off the tables.
Aprons back.
And she's put all the aprons back. And she's already decanting paint into fresh containers ready for the day. And it's not even 8 o'clock yet. Emily is marvellous. She's the backbone of our art department. And I'm sure today you'll be seeing lots of Emily get involved in all sorts of activities. She really is the rock of everything that we do here. And I feel incredibly guilty that I've arrived after her. She's already here working hard. Bless her. We're very lucky to have her. See you shortly. So I've checked my emails and now I'm on to the first task of the day, which is I've got 15 minutes until my form arrive. I think I've just got enough time to get this done. So we're considering our inset day from yesterday, and we're all members of what are called PLCs, or professional learning communities, where like-minded groups of staff get together and work on certain topics of how we're going to change our curriculums moving forward. So I'm a member of the diversity group, looking at equality and change for a 21st century curriculum. So as well as changing what we teach day to day moving forwards, we're also looking at kind of smaller things that we can implement. So on our January inset, we were spoken to by a member of our community who is a trans member of our community called Kate. And she was saying during her school life that maybe one small thing may have made her feel more comfortable in being who she was. And that was a display. And she talked about having something that she could visually respond to and feel that people will like her. So one thing we've done in art is to create displays. And yesterday in the professional learning community, we were talking about ways in which we can share that good practice around the staff. And Mrs Dunn, our deputy head, is making a website where information can be uploaded and good practice can be shared, and other staff members from different departments can then use those resources to take into their own departments, and that good practice will then get disseminated around the school. So I'm just going to consider ways in which our display that we've made in art and design and some of the starter activities that we've created in art and design can then be shared with other staff. So there's some good practice being shared. So I think I've got 15 minutes. I should be able to get that sorted. See you shortly. One of the best things about the job is when students come and see me before school, and Hannah in year 11 has just dropped off this magnificent final piece. So form time is currently underway. This is lower 6th S3. An important part of our day-to-day routine is soup watch. We go through the daily bulletin, we go through what's on offer for dinner, and today's soup is sweet potato and squash. Max, soup watch.
Nah, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
But tomato soup is very much a 10 out of 10.
So it's not a good soup today for our lot, but the tomato soup is a 10. You've got it, you've heard it here, it's official, 10. So I'm just going to take you on a walk around of the art department. This is during period 1 now. We've got lower 6th in action, so it was in ceramics, our ceramics room. Miss Baker is having a tutorial with Hayden. This is Izzy and her fantastic ceramic vessel that she's made, exploring Nelson Mandela. And Sarah is busy cutting into her ceramics pieces. The kilns are on. Fantastic. One of the things we're looking at as well is getting ready for our end of year show. So we've got loads of white space at the minute, and Emily, our fantastic technician, is up the ladder, health and safety being followed at all times, taking down old displays, and we're getting ready to put up new displays. Our end of year show is on the 16th of June. It's a Thursday, 6:30 till 8:30. One of the great things about our sixth form lessons is that students work across site. So right now we've got students working in ceramics, in textiles and in painting, and we've now got our students working on the 4th floor in the art studio, the sixth form art studio. So every student gets their own studio space, and they're now all working really hard putting together their work for their end of year show. So this deadline is on the 2nd of May. We've got students creating fantastic work across textiles, across ceramics and across painting disciplines. Here's Emily working on her final piece. inspired by the artist Jean-Michel Basquiat and the Renaissance period. Fantastic. So still in period 1, and I've got a tutorial now with Jack. Jack's in the upper 6th, and he's got a deadline of the 25th of April, making sure his final portfolio is ready for assessment. And check out this drawing. Absolutely incredible. Going to get some feedback now for Jack so he can put that into place before Monday's deadline. Fantastic. Well done, Jack. So textiles is in full swing as well. We've got all the students on the machines, cramming their final pieces in. Mrs Bennett working hard tonight till 6 o'clock.
And tomorrow night.
And tomorrow night. No rest for the wicked. Emily's here helping out as well. Give us a wave, Emily. So we're in textiles, and here's Hannah up on the desk, making sure her end of year show is up, ready for assessment. Every student gets a wall space such as this, so we can mark it accurately and display the work to the best of its ability. Lexi, what's the best thing about art and design?
Like a bit of freedom to do what you want and what you like.
Brilliant. So we're in period 4 now. I've got a free period, which is quite nice. I say free, but I've got a list of jobs to get through. So my current list today, things to kind of get through are, I've got to meet with finance about planning the finance arrangements for the Florence visit in April. I've got to help create the end of year show poster. I've got to plan the trip to Liverpool beaches in July. I've got to mark 20 upper 6th essays. I've got to plan the scheme of work for year 8. I've got to quickly check through a reporting and assessment document for Mr Axon, our deputy head. And I've got to begin to compile the 3-year plan for the art department, because our 3-year plan expires at the end of this year, so I've got to get next year's ready. Alongside that, I've got to get the exhibition up for assessment, and I've got to tidy up the studio. Where to start? So it's 4 o'clock, the day's not over just yet. We've got 3 students staying behind tonight. We've got Ibby, Hannah and Fergus working really hard in painting, and the textiles room's full of textile students as well. Just cramming that last bit of time in before their deadline on Monday. Really exciting stuff. The work is incredible. So last job of the day complete. We've got Olivia's end of year show going up on the wall, ready for the end of year show. I'm just going to say goodbye to the remaining 2 students. And then that's me done. Tonight we'll be going home, finishing off a few little paperwork bits, ready to start the day fresh tomorrow. It's been good being on the Instagram today with you, and tomorrow I think you've got the delights of Mr Abbott from Modern Foreign Languages. Beautiful man. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you soon.